Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back, and I'm here to talk to you guys about um, the new recent signing of Mike Antoni. And I say Antoni because, as other people say, Idiot Sports Talk, NBA Jerry, he doesn't deserve a D in his name because he doesn't play defense, which is I totally agree with, no doubt. Um, so I'm gonna break this down for you guys. On ESPN.com actually right now, reading a whole bunch of shit. I'll make sure I leave a link in the description so you guys can see all that. And there's a lot of different topics up for debate on that. But basically, um, what I think of this whole thing is, it's, I mean, from what I'm reading on ESPN, let's see. Hold on. Well, let's see what he got. Mike Antoni, excuse me. Um, got a what was it, a 4-year contract? Yeah, it was or a 3-year contract worth $12 million. Fourth year is for the team option if they want to bring him back. Um, and basically, Phil Jackson was supposed to have come to an agreement today. And he was excited about coming back, I guess. He was ready to come back. And then the Lakers just go around and say, "No, Phil, we're gonna go with Mike Antoni. Just keep banging my daughter, and we'll get back to you, some other day." But I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, you're gonna turn your back on a guy that is, without a doubt, the greatest coach of all time. For some guy who just likes to run offense, which doesn't make any sense to me, and I think it's a stupid fucking signing by the Lakers, and it's just gonna fuck them in the end because now all the pressure is on him, Mike Antoni, to get this entire thing underway, get it going, and really get this team to play at a high level. And this brings up another question as well. We all know his success in New York was fucking awful, but his success was at probably the best of his whole career was in Phoenix. Now, obviously, there's still some parts of that are in the Lakers. Obviously, Steve Nash, who was a huge part of that. He was his point guard. He ran the offense. Him and Antoni have a really good relationship with each other. He won 2 of his MVPs when he was in Phoenix under Antoni, so a lot of people say, he was a big part of that. But without question, I mean, he knows how to run offense. He's a run and gun offense, pick and roll, loves his 3-point shooters, but the Lakers don't have any fucking shooters, so how's that going to work? I mean, the only thing they have really is Steve Nash out of that whole thing that Mike Antoni's probably, going to love, but the Lakers don't have any shooters, so that's not going to work out. Yeah, they can be a run and gun offense, but what's going to happen with Dwight Howard and Pau Gasol, who don't really, I mean, I think they're better in the post. They shouldn't be running and gunning. Yeah, pick and roll, but I mean, I just don't see it happening for the Lakers this year. It's just not going to happen. I mean, we all know that defense wins championships in this league. Mike Antoni is an offensive coach. That's all he is. He should really be an assistant head coach, to be honest. But I just really don't like the signing. I don't think it's going to pan out. I think it's fucking stupid that the Lakers are just going to turn their back on Phil Jackson like that. I mean, yeah, I was reading it. He wanted some control. He wanted the final say and everything. But you know what? You should have just given it to him because bottom line was this guy brought you championships. He's the greatest coach of all time, without a doubt. And, and I was also reading that, Kobe and who else? Kobe and Gasol felt like they were the only ones that knew the triangle. Steve Nash and Dwight Howard didn't think the triangle was going to work for them. But I just don't understand it. Like, why not try to learn the triangle? I mean, I know it's a hard offense to learn, but you know what? If you got Phil Jackson coaching you, you learn the triangle, then you're going to potentially win a championship this year. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, and I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm just saying, that the Lakers would have a better shot of winning a championship with Phil Jackson than having no chance of winning a championship with Mike Antoni. Because the Lakers are going to have no chance of winning a championship. I honestly don't think they're going to go deep in the playoffs. I mean, they might, but I think that might come to an end in the conference finals, maybe even the second round. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. So I think the Lakers really fucked themselves on this one. I don't think Mike Antoni is going to do anything for this team. Yeah, he'll probably get the offense. They'll probably win a lot of games on offense, but that's only going to get him so far. So when it comes down to his defense, I know that, and as all of you should know that. And if you think that this signing is a good signing by the Lakers, you're fucking retarded and know nothing about basketball. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like this fucking signing, or do you guys not? Because that's a bad signing, and the Lakers fucked up, and they fucked themselves. So yeah, that's it. Leave comments, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll make sure I leave a link in the description of the full story so you guys can read up on it. It's pretty interesting, I guess. But I'm out. Peace.